We are, of course, very lucky tonight on Heroes and Hooligans to be joined by an Aussie icon, Les Curry McDonald. Les McDonald, thank you for joining.
Thank you for having me. It's terrific to be here.
Now, Les, I'd like to start by taking you back a few years, if I may. The year, 1954. You've just found success on Those Patterson Boys, a classic. Possibly some unwanted fame. What is life like for Les Curry McDonald at this point?
Well, it was madness. I mean, at that time, I'd learned to box, in the ring. I was pretty good at it. That was all before the television came along. And then the television came along, and I met some great people. Some people, I think, were communists. And that was a bit on the nose back then.
I can imagine it must have been a very difficult time politically.
Oh, yes. And we had those dogs, those tremendous breed of dogs, the size of horses. And they were causing a bit of trouble, a bit of damage back then. They're extinct now. Thank goodness.
Yes. Now, the characters you worked with on Those Patterson Boys, some greats of the game. We were talking about guys like Tony Gray, Johnny Simple, some absolute legends.
Yes, but one of those people is an actor. The other person might be a real person, but I've never heard of them before. But aren't those other two just legends? Real, terrific legends.
They most certainly are. All my life I'm going to make it.
2 years he's been playing for 2 years.
All my life I'm going to make it.
He's been playing for 2 years.
Yeah, you're really talking it. See you later.
Ask him about his girlfriend. No, ask him about his boyfriend.
Shut up.
Ask him about his boyfriend.
Is this a significant part of your life and people that you've met on the courts?
I'll show you a significant part of my life.
You got him in a good mood now, man. Keep asking him. He's funny. He's a funny guy.
Yeah,
keep asking him.
Oh, yeah, a significant part of my life. I was taking a shit this morning.
Do you actually plan to make a career out of basketball?
No doubt.
If you don't make a career out of basketball, what else do you have?
No doubt I'll make a career out of it. Make $1 million, get my mate here a boyfriend.
Oh!
You started it.
Ladies,
You started it.
ladies, please.
I've had so many girls out here. It's pretty sad for a lot of them because they're pretty young. And it's not the nicest surroundings, but get my game on, Pretty nice body, I work out playing basketball. Put it in from anywhere. Woo! Is that in? I think it's in. Oh. Yes! Can you believe this, Carol? The noise. I can't concentrate on anything, let alone you. Oh, if only those children would shut up, playing their pesky ball games, bouncing on their kangaroos. I need help. I'm going to get help. You stay there. I'll get help. Hello, D-Team. Oh, Bunnings, is it? Do you have wrenches? Good. I'll call it another time. Hello, D-Team.
The D-Team.
Eat up, Carol. Think I will too, huh? Time for Daddy's playtime.
Hi,
Shit!
I'm the D-Team.
It's very good. Can you hear that? If you can't hear it, you must be deaf. Because the children make so much noise, so much noise. I mean, I can't sleep, I can't eat. I don't dare to dream, D-Team. Hmm?
Yeah.
I mean, what am I meant to do? I mean, Carol can't concentrate on her work. I mean, she's probably going to visit her boyfriend now. That's the last thing I want.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. What do you want me to do about it?
Can you get rid of these people? I want them to move out. I want them to move out pronto. I'll pay any price.
All right, man. The D-Team. The D-Team. Yeah, hello, is that a tabloid newspaper? I got a really good story for you for your front page. It's about this really weird old man who really likes kids, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty much a massive freak.
Well, I'll see if we have wine, but if you don't drink your water, I'll see if we have wine, Carol. I mean, I can't guarantee anything. Mr. D-Team's on the telephone.
Yeah, look, I'll get some quotes for you. Hey, do you like...
Quotations, I love this game.
Do you like kids?
Do I like kids? Oh, I see, a question. Well, I do love kids. Certain kids, children. Yes?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, what clothes are you wearing? We got it all on camera.
Oh, yes. And mark the original transitions lenses, yes?
It's pretty much a lock and shut case. Alright.
Lock and shut.
Alright, bye.
He is charming. How was that?
Yeah, it's good.
Quite the worker.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, Carol, those pompous children next door have moved out. Everything seems to be coming up trumps. Let's have a look at the newspaper. Good heavens, no! Carol, my face is plastered pedophilically all across the front of the paper. This is an outrage. I am a furious man. Shit! Well, if it isn't Mr. D-Team, thank you very much.
Yeah, they moved out. Pretty good, huh?
That's pretty good, but this isn't.
Oh, yeah. The D-Team works in mysterious ways. Now it is time for you to pay me my $10,000 consultation fee.
The D-Team works in very shitty ways, thank you, and I will be not paying you a red censor.
If you can't pay the piper, then the piper will come to you.
Who is this piper? That's Carol.
I love it when a plan comes together. It looks like the D-Team has got a new member. Ha 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 ha.
Real news. Newsreel. News.
Tonight on Real News, Newsreel News. Cooks unions say they are tired of generalizations and not many of them have spoiled a broth. Martian residents say they are sick and tired of interference caused by universal remote controls, and Lockwood forced to recall best-selling product Wedlock due to 45% failure rate.
Also tonight, Randy Newman is horny, Randy Quaid is not, and we speak to scientists in Peru whose lab tests have proven science is inconclusive. But first, the news in pictures.
Queen unveils latest mischievous attempt at distracting palace guards. Limb Beast too good for Team USA at soccer tournament. And photo of hilarious misspelling on street sign ruined by rain.
In Los Angeles today, Meg Ryan has admitted under oath that she was having a real orgasm in that scene from that film. It has since been revealed the woman who had what she was having wishes she'd ordered the chicken, while the man who ordered the chicken wishes he'd had the veal. Tears today with the Bureau of Statistics announcing this morning that if Father Christmas is real and does indeed visit 3.2 billion children's homes worldwide unannounced on Christmas night. According to current crime statistics, on average, St. Nick will have been killed in an accidental or first-degree manslaughter incident approximately 6,000 times over. In other words, that's just 2.5 minutes before Santa would have been toe-tagged, body-bagged and feeling the south pole of the coroner. Now on to tonight's Real News special report. Does anyone really care about anyone else today? Are we a people hell-bent on a tyrannical rampage of callousness, or have we simply forgotten the meaning of the word human compassion? Tonight, our Real News, Newsreel News special report delivers some salty food for thought.
Last week, a man was dragged out of his car and beaten on the streets of Melbourne. Shocking, but sadly all too common. The man ran from his attackers, his body bloody and disfigured, until he stumbled into a nearby restaurant, seeking help. However, the true shock in this unfortunate story is that when he reached the restaurant, he was asked to leave due to his messy, bloody appearance. On top of all this, staff requested his details, not so they could help, but so they could recoup costs for cleaning the carpet, of which he'd stained with his blood. Patrons were heard to cheer as the man was finally pushed out of the front doors by door staff. His car had been ticketed by traffic police, and numerous motorists tooted rather than helping the man, who later perished by the roadside. Well, surely it can't all be that bad, you say? Good question. You've got me there. So let's put it to the test. Human compassion stands trial. The evidence, a foolproof test of human reaction. A boy on a bicycle. A young man rides his bike happily through a suburban shopping strip. But wait, unbeknownst to him, his large intestines have fallen out. Don't worry, the boy is an actor, planted by our program, and his guts are made from nothing more than useless sheep byproduct. But the point does remain. Why is everyone refusing to help him? Now, you are a medical doctor.
Yes.
Does this look like an actual intestinal tract to you?
Yes. Yes, it does.
And that is your medical opinion?
It's a medical opinion. Yes.
So why don't people help him? Maybe he isn't in danger. Now, someone in this condition, are they in danger?
Yes, absolutely. Displacement of intestinal tract, considerable hemorrhaging. It's not good.
Life-threatening?
Oh, yes. Yes.
So someone, were they in this condition, how long would you say they would have to live?
Not very long. Not long at all. No.
I mean, 10 minutes, 13 minutes?
10, if the blood loss is significant.
Yeah. 5 to 10 minutes. But, believe it or not, our boy was ignored for not 10, not 17, but an incredible 23 minutes. His potentially fatal guts-out joyride, culminating with his intestines tangling in his spokes. Now, what would that do?
Well, that'd be catastrophic, wouldn't it?
I mean, that'd finish him off, right?
Oh, insult to injury. I mean, yeah.
But finish him off dead.
Well, what else?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Is there, I mean, have you thought about helping this young man over here? No way. You didn't think to do anything to help him, or? No. Someone in great distress over here. Why have you not thought to help him?
Just looks like it's got like meat hanging out of
Have you thought about helping this man over here? I don't know. I've got a little picture here of the boy. I was thinking, as you've basically left him for dead out there as it is, why don't you draw the knife in his back? Because how does that make you feel to know no one will help?
Yeah, well, not very good, I suppose.
Well, not even we would have expected such a poor result. Human compassion in Australia is tried and found guilty. The sentence, life.
Welcome back to Great Mates. We've got a very special guest on the show now. She's one of the stars of a brand new sketch comedy program called The Ugly Stick. And what do you reckon, boys? Does she look even better in the flesh than she does in real life?
I think she does. I'd hit that.
Sorry, mate. I couldn't hear you there. What'd you say?
Oh, sorry, mate. I'll say it a bit clearer for you.
I'd hit that.
Mate, I would hit that like a full toss outside off stump.
Nice one, chap. Well, let's give her a hand, boys. I hope she's going to give me one after the show. Bring her out, Annie Last.
Take your seat.
G'day, Annie. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Dave. Thanks very much for having me. It's a real pleasure to be here.
May I just say that you look fantastic tonight?
Thank you. Thanks very much.
I should probably add that you could beat my ugly stick whenever you wanted.
Excuse me.
Okay, moving along here. So, Annie, did you find it hard at all breaking into comedy as a chick, I mean?
I mean, Dave, it's really interesting you asked that.
Because, I mean, generally speaking, you chicks aren't really as funny as us blokes. I mean, surely after you've heard one joke about periods, you've heard them all, am I right?
No, that's actually not true, because I've got this one. Vampire goes into a bar, asks the bartender for a Bloody Mary.
Excuse me, right? Thanks, guys. I really appreciate these kind of jokes and things, but could we just stick to kind of the topic of the interview?
Yeah, sorry, Annie. Jace, did you have a question?
Oh, yep, certainly. And this is an important question because we've got $10 riding on it. So tell us, Annie, are you wearing any underwear underneath that suit?
Actually, boys, I can settle that one for you as well, because Annie and I actually spent a few minutes in the green room before the show, and although she was wearing underpants when she entered the studio, she's not wearing them anymore.
What the hell are you talking about? All right? In the green room, all you were doing was playing that Gran Turismo bloody PlayStation game, shouting "Booyah" every time you crashed into something. Look, this is getting ridiculous, all right? I don't think I can...
Annie, come on, settle down. Come on. We're just having a bit of a laugh, you know? It's comedy, like your show. Boys, just, calm down. Now, seriously, guys, Annie really is a very talented young actress. Let's have a brief look at a clip of her in action. Booyah!
You guys are f***ing assholes. Did you know that? You, keep your f***ing collar down, you dickhead.
Oh, she's a bit touchy, wasn't she?
Must be that time of the month, I reckon.
Oh, well, you know what they say about the ladies, you can't live with them, but I suppose you can't your mates.
What?
Fucking dickhead.
What?
Wait.
What?
You've always got to take things too far.
What do you mean? Boys! Of course, Tony, well, he had a real shining for the ladies. And a real shining for the boys. We were the ones that come up with the idea for coloured television, of course.
Colour television. I did not know that.
Yes, it was a spring afternoon. I'd arrived at rehearsal late. Johnny gives me an earful. Says, I've finished my lines. You get stuck in, you better get a crack on it.
Running a bit behind where you, Les.
Of course, I tried to take up the slack. It didn't make much sense, but at that stage, we were all lines out of goose, and didn't make a bit of sense.
Classic memories. Classic memories. Now, of course, a lot of us know you by the name Les, but I'd say a fair few more would know you by a different monkeyer. Curry. Les Curry McDonald, as we all know you. Now, I've got to ask, where did Les McDonald get the nickname Curry?
Oh boy, that is going back a while. Sometimes I wonder if I even remember myself. Not long after the war, and we're going back a while, a Punjabi family moved in down the street, and I took a shining to one of the young Curry girls. She had a real
Now, 75 years, Les, is a long time in anyone's language. A marvellous career, wonderful memories, and I dare say, a truckload of mates.
Right.
Les, if there's anything we can take from this, what do you say we can learn?
Learn. And keep learning.
Learn.
Learn until you're blue in the knuckles. Or invent something. I reckon this country is built on the back of inventors. You know the bionic ear? It runs on one battery between the two units. Just one battery, the two ears.
Yes.
And that battery is the size of a penny.
He certainly is a character, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I thought this was the,
No, it's not in this room. You have to go through that way.
changing a light bulb, eh? It's in your nature, huh?
Yes, and before you ask, I don't need any help.
Angry nature, huh? If you were some kind of Buddhist monk, it wouldn't be in your nature. You see, a monk, he's got a zen, but a monkey's got a banana. You see? Different natures. A monk sits down and he meditates, but that's not in your nature, is it?
Well, it's pretty hard to be sitting down when I'm standing up here, isn't it?
Well, you see, you got a contrary fighting nature. I like your spark though, mate. A bit of spark for the old Sparky.
Well, yeah, I'm a plumber by trade.
See what I mean? A contrary fighting nature. I like your style, sir. Let me hold the lamp for you.
No, don't touch it!
No. What's going on? Oh,
Damn it, why didn't I lock the door?
because it's not in your nature.
That was a rhetorical question.
I don't feel so good. My mustache, it's singed a bit. How am I going to get out of here? My legs, they don't feel right either.
Hold on, here's the switch.
I'm a cartoon. It must have been the electricity in the comic book. What am I going to do? It's just like a superhero nature. Yeah, that's right. Nature man nature. I guess it's in my nature. I'm a superhero. Anyway, can't stay. Mustache.
That worked really perfectly, didn't it? That was amazing.